transgender community, our first speaker is the first ever Miss Trans Global 2020, a renowned TV host, writer, actress, brand ambassador, and equality advocate. She is the presenter of the Philippines' first queer dating show, Spark Scam, and she helped lead the biggest Pride March in Southeast Asia and championed the campaigns Make Philippine Schools Inclusive. Let's welcome our mother sparker and my sister, Miss Mela Abidjan. Hi!
Hello!
Mabuhay!
Mabuhay!
Mabuhay! That's how we say bienvenida in the Philippines. First and foremost, I would like to thank Filipino LGBT in Europe for inviting me to speak before you. And I think this is a very important milestone in my life here in Madrid because, as you know, I have been highly involved in queer advocacy for the past 8 years. When I transitioned in 2017, I was able to get inspired by the different advocates that I have encountered along the way. And I guess that strengthened the spirit of just not simply being visible, not simply representing, but also at the same time, the ability to speak up, the ability to fight, not just for our community per se, but for the sake of the younger LGBTQ plus Filipinos. I moved to Madrid last year, January 2024, as a student of IE University. In a few weeks, I will be graduating from my degree, MBA and Master in Creative Direction, Content and Branding. Not only is this a milestone for me and my family, but I believe this is a milestone for the trans community per se. Why? Because not all transgender kids in the Philippines are able to go to school as they are. In fact, before leaving the Philippines, I have been fighting for them so that they can come to school in dresses if they are transgender girls. They can come to school in men's uniform if they are transgender boys. It was a hard and challenging task for me as an individual because I have constantly received messages that disallow them from coming to their graduation, that asks for help because they do want to go to school, yet they're not comfortable. In fact, just this morning, I received a message from a graduating student, a bachelor's degree, and they were told that they shouldn't be making a scene during graduation. And that meant they should tie up their hair and not wear dresses. On the 21st of July, I will be going to my graduation in a dress, with my long hair, with my makeup on. And you see the difference of what it's like to be living as a trans woman here in Spain, and what it's like to be living as a transgender student in the Philippines. In fact, I have been in constant coordination with my school, asking them, what name will my diploma have? Legally, I am the name in my passport. But for the very first time, I will be seeing the name that I want to see in my passport. Nelaya Erica Maria Franco Habijam.
Wow.
When I go on stage, they will be introducing me as Miss Mela Franco Habijam. And I hold on to that dearly because it's possible. And I want it documented by my family, who will be coming in 2 weeks to witness me in my graduation, so that I can post it on my social media and tell every single Filipino, if Spain, who inspired us with Catholicism, who imposed the teachings of Catholicism, can accept a trans girl like me, why can't we? I want that to be a bold statement for the Filipino to see, for the Filipinos to see that here I am accepted. Here I am not just tolerated, but I am appreciated. Here I am safe. That's why when people ask me, will you go back to the Philippines? I tell them no. Because I've found a safe space wherein I can live my truth as a woman. That is hard because the Philippines is home. But we go where we are appreciated. And I hope as queer people living here in Europe, we can see this as a privilege. It's not easy to be LGBT in the Philippines. To my surprise, a lot of my classmates tell me, oh, the Philippines is very accepting. And I clarify, it is tolerant, but not yet accepting. We have advanced, definitely. We have moved a long way. In fact, last week, we just saw the Philippines celebrate the biggest pride in Asia. 440,000 people went to Quezon City to march with pride. We say in Filipino, malayo na. Pero malayo pa. We are still far from the greatest victories of our community. To date, we are still fighting for SOGI Equality Bill to be passed as a law. A law that can protect everyone, men, women, queer people, non-binary people, from getting discriminated at home, in school, in public spaces, and at work. We continue to clarify that this is not a law that asks for special rights. Rather, it is a law that demands respect for dignity of every single Filipino. Is it near from getting signed? Not yet. But we still continue to voice out the hopes of the queer community because we are the most vulnerable in terms of discrimination to have it passed. And we're still not talking about marriage equality. We're still not talking about gender recognition though. Still, I have hope that within our lifetime, we get to see the Philippines truly accepting of each and every LGBTQIA+. So I guess this forum is just as important as the Pride March that was held last week. Because coming together as Filipinos, you being present who are not Filipinos, thank you as well. Because you are our allies. There are also non-queer individuals here. Thank you for being here because you can help us amplify the causes that we stand for. Because when we come together, we do not just assure that LGBTQIA+ is recognized as a fun, colorful, and free-spirited community, but we all assure that LGBTQIA+ people is recognized, respected, and regarded as equal as you are. My hope is that when we come to your weddings, you will come to our wedding as well. When you're free to go to school as you are, we're also free to go to school as we are. When there are laws to protect us, to protect you from discrimination, we hope that there's also a law to protect us from discrimination. When you get promoted in work, we also get the chance to be promoted in our workplace. And when you go home, as you are embraced by your parents, may our parents also embrace us. Because you and I are not different. You and I are the same. A person who dreams, a person who inspires, a person who lives, and a person who just wants happiness in his, her, their lives. So hopefully, as we say, Happy Pride,
Happy Pride.
we remember every single queer individual, dead or alive or about to be born. That being proud of ourselves means living the best possible life. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you.